everyone. Hello, hello. Are we live? How are we feeling? Not yet? It's coming. Wonderful. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network, connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. This Is It Network is now available on all digital platforms, so you can download it on iOS and Android. You can check us out on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV. You want to make sure that you download This Is It Network today. It's been a journey to get us here. Some of you have been with us from the beginning. Some of you are just tuning in for the first time. So again, my name is Sheldon Barlett-Rumer. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. We're going to do our best to be the new morning show in the digital space to provide you with a little bit of inspiration and motivation as you make your way through your morning. So we're going to be able to provide you with this Monday through Friday is the absolute hope. Monday through Friday for you to be able to tune in and check out what we've got going on. If you have time, please say hello in the comments below. Let us know where you're from. Let us know what industry that you are focused on. We want to be able to connect with as many remarkable people as possible, and we want all of you to connect with each other. Wonderful things can happen within a comment section, so we don't want you to miss an opportunity. Again, Sheldon Barlett-Rumer, This Is It Network. We're going to do our best to be broadcasting live Monday through Friday on all digital platforms. So some of you are watching us here on Instagram. Some of you are watching us on TikTok. Hello, good morning, good to see you. And some of you are watching us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. So for all of you that are watching, regardless of wherever the platform you prefer, we want to make sure that you are all connected. So let me introduce you a little to our concept. This Is It Network is a digital streaming platform. So think about it as if we are the Netflix for women. We are the masterclass for ambitious, remarkable women in leadership. We want to make sure that women not only have a voice, but they use it. Right? It's one thing to know what you are capable of doing. It's one thing to understand your impact in this world. It's another thing to actually participate in that impact. With what is going on here in the world, in the World Wide Web, etc., as well as especially here in the United States, we need for it to be an opportunity where we gather together to create useful conversations. If you're interested in debating over the basics, this is not for you. This is a place where we want to be useful, where we want to have conversations about what we can do to make this world a better place, where we can actively participate in being a true benefit to not only the United States, but to the world. We here at This Is It Network are citizens of the world. We are participating in what is going on. We are not doe-eyed, but focused and realistic on what is happening within this world, and we want to do our best to be a part of it. We want to do our best to be able to show up each and every day and move us closer to what it is that we want. And in order to do that, we have to be able to work together. In order to do that, we need to be able to tap into all of you. So that's exactly what we're doing. We are showing up every single day to provide more motivation and inspiration for all of you in the world. So there is no geographic limitation to who and what This Is It Network is. We are doing our best to create useful content, and that content is in the written word. You can log on to thisisitTV.com to check out our blog. So thisisitTV.com/our blog to be able to dive into all of the editorial in which we are participating in. But video is what we love. It is our heartbeat. We love traditional talk shows. So those of you that remember Donahue and Oprah and Sally Jessy Raphael, those are the types of shows you're going to be able to download and check out on This Is It Network at This Is It TV. So we want to make sure that you have all of that information so you can get closer to knowing a little bit more about what we're up to. So media has changed. We know that we are not dialing in at 4 p.m. Eastern to watch our favorite talk show. We know that those talk shows need to be delivered into the palm of your hand, and we're going to be doing our best to make that happen. And we need your support in order to continue to build This Is It Network. As I mentioned before, This Is It Network is now available on all devices. So you can download us so everywhere you find at This Is It TV and log on to thisisitTV.com for you to be able to do that. So iOS and Android, Android, search This Is It Network fully, and will come up in this beautiful pink icon for you to be able to download and have it on your handheld at all times. And then you could also check us out on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and through Amazon, because we are trying to meet you exactly where you are, which is why we're coming to you live on every single platform. Hello, TikTok. Hello, Instagram. Good to see you, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. We are making sure that all of our social platforms have access to this morning show. We're going to be building the morning show out. We're going to be inviting guests to come join me, thanks to our friends here at Innovative Catering Concepts. So thanks to our friends at Innovative Catering Concepts, we're broadcasting live from Southern New Jersey, here at the Forum Event Center. The Forum Event Center is ideal for weddings and conferences and corporate gatherings. It gives you an opportunity to use your imagination to turn this facility into just what you need. So for more information on the Forum Event Center or Innovative Catering Concepts, log on to iccatering.com. So we're working it through. We're figuring out the best ways to connect with all of you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're going to do our best to show up every single day. Again, that's Monday through Friday, creating some sense of consistency in building out this community. The network, what it is that you're watching, what it is that you're seeing, how you're seeing it. All of that really is here to support all of you. So don't be shy within the comments. Be kind for sure, but don't be shy. We want to make sure that you utilize this as an opportunity to network amongst each other as well. We want you to be able to engage with each other within conversation, to connect with each other as it relates to opportunities. That's how we're going to be able to move forward. So please let me know. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know in the comments below where you are tuning in from. Let me know what you are up to. This is not a opportunity for you to be shy. And let me explain to you why. This is why we are here on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on YouTube. This is why we show up in this way. Because people do not know what they do not know. People cannot share what they cannot find. And so I can work so diligently on building a digital network. I can work so diligently on doing the right thing and connecting with amazing people. But if I don't put myself out there, if I don't choose to log in and light up all of these spaces, if I don't participate in a way that allows for me to truly show up for all of you, then you can't support what it is that I have going on, and you don't even know that all of you exist to support each other. So that's what this is. This is our opportunity to actually create what it is that we are complaining does not exist. And it won't feel normal in the beginning. It will feel weird. It'll be like, is this real? Is this woman in this room in the Southern New Jersey attempting to get us all to be part of a movement? Yes. The answer is yes. More people need to know that less of us are crazy. We are not crazy. We are not unhinged because we want joy. We are not on the fringe because we see each other as who we each other are and want us to love the way in which we love. We are not out in a space in which we are outnumbered. There is less people that want less. We want more. And I want us to gather together to show that. I think that what happens oftentimes is that negativity, anger, and hate tends to be a lot louder than kindness and love and giving and gratitude. It tends to be organized and disciplined. It tends to show up every single day when you need it at your lowest. You can count on hatred to be there to encourage you to hate strangers. But what we're going to do is we're going to match that energy. What we're going to do is we are equally going to be obnoxiously showing up to share joy. Because that's the combatant to it. The other side of it is, okay, who else is being productive? Who else is sharing joy? Who else is willing to connect you to resources and individuals who want for this world, this country to be a better place? Who's doing that? And there are so many people doing such great work, but they often tend to be working. And those individuals that are working, they're in the lab, they're in the classroom, they're in the research opportunities. They don't have TikToks. You can't find them on Instagram. You search their name and you only see 1 or 2 articles because they are too busy doing. What I want to do is I want to encourage the treasure hunting of things. I want to find these people and give them a platform. I want to find the people who are dedicating their lives to making this country a better place. I want to find the people that are dedicating their lives to ensuring that we live better, that we love better, that we're kind to each other, that we're useful, that we're accessible. I want to find these people and give them a platform because I've created one. What I've created is a grossly ambitious, slightly insane thing. My choice to spend my life to be able to create a platform, to dedicate who it is that I am, to find every resource, to take from Peter to pay Paul, to constantly be driven on telling stories and offering people an opportunity to give their stories a home. That's what I've chosen to do with my life. All I ask all of you is to have stories to tell. All I ask all of you is to be able to not be shy and not keep your ambition a secret. What I ask all of you is to be able to dive into these comment sections, connect with each other, to realize that your ambition is not a lonely place, but a place in which you can be dedicated to getting closer to what it is that you want. This Is It Network is homegrown. It is a self-funded scenario. I've been doing this for over 10 years in various forms. Those of you that know me know also Taquan Allen, who's heading behind that camera. We have been planes, trains, and automobiles, trying to tell stories, trying to connect with remarkable women all over the globe. Whether it's digitally or in person, we are trying our best to sit shoulder to shoulder, screen to screen with individuals who have stories to tell, products and services to share, organizations in order to build, fundraisers in order to be able to help all of you get closer to what it is that you want. We deserve a better opportunity. We deserve a better resource. We deserve a better platform. And This Is It Network is creating that platform for you, by you. The majority of us know experts that have only 100 followers and deem social media unworthy. Meanwhile, individuals with less experience are out here beating their chests and encouraging us to hate strangers in our sleep. I won't have it. As long as I got lights and cameras and ambition in my heart, we can be able to create a platform that is useful. We can create a platform that helps more people than not. We can create an opportunity to gather together in a way that is useful, with content that is accessible. Come not knowing a thing. Come knowing that what you feel in this moment is wrong, but not knowing how to fix it. That's what we want. There was a time where you could be curious. You could just be clueless. And then you can tap into a digital platform, log on to or turn on your television and learn a little bit more. Traditional TV introduced us to foster care when we knew nothing of it, right? And not everyone knows everything. And let me be real honest about that, because here's a situation where people are coming to the table with less knowledge and feeling bad about it, feeling guilty about it, feeling yucky about it. And what happens when you feel yucky and you feel bad for not knowing, you stop being curious. You stop worrying, you stop actually wanting to learn. And that is what is happening. We are being convinced that we don't need to know anything else, that we don't need to be introduced to anything else. We don't need to celebrate anything else. It's scary when people, right? I want for us to begin to be excited to know more. There's this whole mission to get people to celebrate less. I will not have it. I will not have it. I am not celebrating less things. I am not taking things off of my Google Calendar. I am not celebrating less holidays. I want to celebrate everything. Invite me to your quinceañera. Invite me to your bar and bat mitzvah. I will join you at the Seven Fishes and go to your christenings. I want all of it. And I think that when we get together, we want to be able to celebrate. We want to be able to enjoy the cultures of other people, listen to the music, eat the food, learn how to praise, or learn how to dance in the rain. We want to be able to do it. So to have people convince us that we want less is crazy. To have people convince us that we don't want to do that we don't want joy, that seeing somebody else's love evokes hate in you is insane to me. I want us to be able to celebrate who we are and accept who others are. And when we do that together, we can create something that is beautiful and what is necessary and what is united. Right? We need to put the unity back in the united. That's what I want to see happen. And we needed a platform in order to make that happen. Now, I'm going to say, we are a self-funded entity, so this ain't going to be cute all the time. It's not even necessarily going to work. I'm hoping all of you can hear me, that you can see me, lips and lashes. I'm hoping that it's coming through on your devices, on your televisions. I hope it is. But there may be times that we don't get it right. There may be times in which you can't hear me, you can't see me, the ticket link is down, whatever. But the effort is here. The effort is here. And we need to start celebrating effort with ambition. Not everyone is going to be perfect, But their journey to helping each other, that's what needs to be celebrated. We have to begin somewhere. We're shaming people for not being perfect. That's often what happens in the intellectual space. On the side of love, on the side of kindness, we have to get 100% on our test. We are so hard on each other. The side of intellectualism, the side of academics, we have to get 100% on our test, where hatred just has to show up. We are so mad at ourselves or internally fighting with each other because we are not 100% of 100% of something. Meanwhile, hatred will just take you as you are. We need to get on the same page in order to be able to do this. I know that I'm not going to get 100% on every test, but I do know what I am good at, and I'm going to bring that to the table. What are you good at? How can we create a potluck of joy? Right? Some people are just bringing plates because they can't cook. Some people are bringing that casserole that nobody want to eat, right? But that doesn't mean you are not invited to the party. Does that make sense to everyone? We need to start inviting people to the party, whether they can cook, whether they can't, whether they could only bring the juice or they can bring the whole platter. With the people that make the perfect macaroni and cheese or sitting next to the people who just brought the forks. That's what we need. And that's what's missing. We are grading each other. Those of us who want joy, I'm grading the level of joy in which you want. I'm grading how much of it you want and how good you are at providing that joy. And if you are not at 100%, I am not letting you into my world. We do not have time for that. We do not have time for that. Joy is under attack. Unity is under attack. So what we need to do is fight that with unity, with joy, with sensibility. And that means that we equally have to be willing to have conversations, not debates. I'm not interested. Was invited to debate someone. I said, absolutely not. If you would like to have a conversation, we can do that. But to debate you, I will not waste my time. We're not going to fact check me when I want to go through joy. You're not going to get angry with me on my way to equality. We're not doing that. You mad at me? You're going to be like, but according to nothing, I want to be happy. I have 2 children. I have a 14-year-old and my son will be 8 this month. I want a world that is safe for them. I want a world that is kind for them. I want a world that provides opportunity for them. I have resource. I have a mindset that is unmatched. So what I'm going to do is use that mindset and use that resources in order to be able to help as many people as possible. And it is a very selfish thing. Why? Because I want the world better for my children. I want the world better for you. Because let me tell you what happens when the world is better for you. When the world is better for you, you are kind to my children. That's it. That's as simple as it is. If you are living well, you say, please, thank you, and good morning to my children. You let them sit with you. You let them hang with you. You work with them. You employ them. We sit together. We laugh together. That is what we want. Is this world perfect? No. But we need to be a linked chain, because what happens when we are not a linked chain, so much, right? So much can break. And so what I want you to do is I want you to think about, my darling friends, I want you to think about how we can be able to work together. And this is another thing too, what my gifts are, and I know what my gifts are, for those of you that can hear me and had to turn down the volume on all of your devices when I started going live, I understand that my gifts are the gab. I have the ability to, please, you can hear me before you see me in most cases, right? I am not shy ever. I'm overly enthusiastic about things in which are none of my business. And so what I want you to think about is, what are you good at? Because that's the question and the theme for the day. We cannot share what we do not know. What are you good at? What do you bring to the table? And don't tell me nothing. As you stand there with the ability to put 2 feet on the ground, do not tell me nothing. Don't say that you are not good at anything. I will not have it. Don't say that nothing provides you joy. I won't have it. I'll let you sit in it for a minute, because everybody deserves that time to be confused, to be overwhelmed. That's okay. But what I will not have you do is tell me that you are good at nothing. Maybe you haven't found it yet. Maybe you're not in a position where you are like leaping for joy over everything, but I need for you, my darlings, good morning, to recognize what you are good at. That is the assignment for today. And you can think about it as I'm talking. You can think about it as I'm pontificating. I need you to let me know in the comments below what you are good at. And I want it to be such a bold statement that you are unapologetic, because here's where it really is the differentiating factor. Because if you don't believe you are good at it, it's going to be very hard for you to convince others the same, right? It's going to be very hard. If I don't believe that I'm an auditor, if I don't believe that I can deliver a speech, it's going to be very hard for somebody to hire me to, in fact, deliver a speech. If I don't think that my designs are good, it's going to be very hard for you to convince somebody to buy your designs. Do you understand what I'm saying? There are tons of people that are out here that are struggling, especially now more than ever, with unemployment, really struggling with trying to find their career and trying to find their way. I watch TikTok on a regular basis, and a ton of young people who are on, even on LinkedIn, dare I say, who are looking for employment and looking for jobs. They will come to these platforms and tell me what they do not have, but they will not tell me what they do have. They will not tell me what they are even looking for. I was watching, doom scrolling as we all do, till about 2 o'clock in the morning. And what was on my feed was a number of people who are applying to 100,000 jobs at a time and not getting any response. They will give and place on here 2-minute videos, 3-minute videos, 10-minute videos about jobs in which they do not have. And at the end of each of those videos, I have no idea the job that they wanted. What if I was on the other end of that phone, on the other end of that call, waiting with the job in which they deserved, waiting with the opportunity in which they were waiting for, praying for? But I spent the 10 minutes complaining about what I did not have instead of promoting who it is that I am. And understand this, just to be clear, I complain too. I'm not saying that I'm skipping through the fields, not complaining about anything. You can catch me complaining, but I identify the issue and then try to find a solution. So all of you out there that are lacking, who do not have, and I admit there is a lot of us do not have in this moment. This is not me. And what do they call it? They call it toxic positivity. This is not me saying that the world is beautiful and full of roses. This is me recognizing that the world is complicated, recognizing that is hard, and getting up anyway. That is what this is. I know it's hard. I know it's ugly. I know that there are platforms out there that are telling you that everything is on fire. They aren't lying, but I'm here to provide the hose. Does that make sense? I'm here to be the hydrant for that. We can recognize that there is a problem, but there are not enough people trying to find a solution, and encouraging all of you to do the same. It's easy to fall into the valley, and I am here to tell you I have been there. Sometimes I visit, but I will not live there. I will not seek residency in the valley. You will not send my mail to the valley. I will live there. I will visit there, but we are not seeking refuge there. We are finding individuals who want to hear and see us. We are finding individuals who want to be able to support us. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to hear what you are good at. I recognize that you are sick and tired, and you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I recognize you are not making the money that you want to make. I recognize that you are not exactly where you want to be or surrounded by the people in which you want to be surrounded with. I'm asking you what, and challenging you to think, what do you want? What are you good at? I'm challenging you to think about it in this moment. Leave it in the comments if you dare, which I would love for you to dare, so more people in this world can know what you are good at than not. So when an opportunity comes to mind, when somebody is literally saying, I would really love a graphic designer, because they do not know you exist, they cannot reference you. People cannot share what they do not know. So many of you are so talented and keeping it a secret. So many of you are perfecting the fonts on the website for the 7th month instead of just launching the damn site. You are reworking a paragraph, talking to your ChatGPT until your ChatGPT is like logging off. What I need you guys to do is focus on telling more people today than yesterday. And I think I was guilty of this too. I'm very transparent. I am in this with you. I have built this thing in this space out of not knowing what it is that I am doing, out of being very, very comfortable being confused, out of knowing that I have never produced television until I did. I never started a network until it was built. And so what I want all of us to begin to think about, what I want all of us to begin to realize is that we have an opportunity to tell all of the people on this World Wide Web what it is that we need and want. And I understand that that feels weird because the majority of us are told never to do that. The majority of us are told to suffer in silence, especially those of us that are good at what we do, especially those of us who do what we do well. You have to be humble, right? You have to wait for opportunities to come to you. I think we are in a different space, my darling friends, because those that are less talented with their full chest, Captain Mediocrity is standing 10 toes down, talking about I can, I will, hire me. You with 7 degrees, 20 years of experience, are like, I don't know, kind of, sort of. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not having it. I am not having it. If you need a friend to endorse you, endorse a friend. If you need somebody to pay attention to what you've got going on, I need you to know that I am here. I want to know more people today than yesterday. I want to know what is going on because we are being drowned out by chaos and mediocrity. We are being drowned out by people who know less, trying to convince us that is the only way. I won't have it. Because I know all of you are degree-filled, experience-filled people. And a lot of people think that this is only for people in higher education. Absolutely not. If you've been an esthetician for 20 years, pull up. If you have been fixing cars and a mechanic in a small town that knows how to help other people change their transmission, fix their transmission, call me. We need experts in every field. We need experts in every category. From labor to corporate spaces, that's what we need. For those of you that are just logging in, hello, my darling friends. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumer. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. I am coming to you live from anywhere that will take an extension cord at this point. Hello, TikTok. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube, LinkedIn, and my dear friends at Facebook. I know, everybody hanging on by a thread. The goal is to be able to come to you each and every morning with a sense of inspiration and motivation, to be able to allow for you to connect with others, not only to connect with This Is It Network, but to connect with the people within the comments. Let me know in the comments below. Today's assignment for the comments is let me know what you are good at. And I know that that feels weird because I don't want to brag. How many of you have heard that? How many of you have been told that bragging is obnoxious? It's not bad if it's the truth. It's just sharing. It's not bragging if it's the truth. It's not bragging if it actually is a reality. I've talked to people who will tell me, I kind of play the piano. Okay, you kind of play the piano. How long have you been playing the piano? 20 years. Girl, when are you going to play the piano? When are you going to play? How long is it going to take you to play? Girl, you play the piano, but you've got to own that you play the piano. You've got to own that you're a pianist. You have to own that because no one is going to hire you for an orchestra if you do not believe that you are capable. So consider the comment section practice. There is no risk in saying that you are capable of being a graphic designer, that you design clothes. One day I want to be a designer. Meanwhile, everything that they are wearing, they have sewn themselves. When? We are constantly looking for people to justify our ambition, for people to award us with these titles, and that's not how it works. There's a sense of people who are out here that are inflated and grossly ambitious when there is no talent. I can recognize that too. But there are far too many people who are talented that are not saying a word. And what is happening is that is a disservice to the industry that you are in. And if you need somebody to justify why you should participate or why you should be part of it or how you can be able to elevate who you are, this is what This Is It Network is. That's what this is. This is the ability for us to help you elevate your voice. Because some of you know you're good. You just can't find the words. And for us, we want to help you find those words. We want to help you connect the dots, the words, string together the phrase and the sentence in order for you to tell more people today than yesterday who it is you are, what it is you want, and why you deserve it. This Is It Network is a global digital streaming platform. If Netflix and Masterclass, that platform that has celebrities teach you how to do various things, if Netflix and Masterclass had a female daughter, that's what This Is It Network is. We find ourselves to be more disciplined than traditional social media and more accessible than cable television. We sit in the middle that allows for you to gain access to really cool people and very fun things, but also to be able to learn and laugh at the same time. And I think that that is what we are missing. We are missing the opportunity to be able to learn something new. The curiosity is being literally, in some cases, beaten out of us. Let me tell you what to think, as opposed to, what do you think? How does this make you feel? I never looked at it that way. Tell me more, right? Don't we miss this dialogue? Don't sit in front of me and tell me what I need. Ask me how I feel. Don't sit in front of me and tell me how I should see the world. Ask me how I see the world. Let me participate in the world in which we are in, because when I participate in the world, we can change things. When I participate in the world, I can see you. And there is nothing more powerful than being seen and heard. There is nothing more powerful than sitting in a room with people who want to see and hear you. There is nothing more powerful than being ambitious enough to share what you have created with people who are willing to see what you have created. That's what this is. This Is It Network is a global digital streaming platform, and I need your help because I know we're thirsty. I know we're done just receiving. Because let's talk about what social media was in the beginning. Social media was in the beginning the opportunity for us to be able to participate. We were all having conversations, yeah? We were all talking. We were posting our burgers and checking in at places, and we felt as if we were part of it. But the craziness set in, absolutely it did. And we began to look at things a little bit differently. We began to look at things in a way in which we're just going to retreat. We're just going to consume. We're not going to participate. I'm an adjunct professor. I don't know if the majority of you know that. I teach personal branding at Temple University, and I teach social media strategy at Drexel. I've been at both institutions for years now, a lot longer at Temple University. Shout out to Temple in Philadelphia. And so when I used to talk to my students years ago, I used to ask, how many of you posted today? And everybody used to raise their hand. They were checking in at places. They were posting pictures at the club. They were all of the different things that they were doing. And year after year, that amount of people has dwindled. People are very seldomly posting and more consuming content. I know the majority of you may be the same. You're watching me, but you haven't posted anything. You're not really interested in being part of the conversation, but you're interested in watching the conversation. And what happens now, right? Because we are consumers more than our participants, is that people are telling us what to think. People are yelling at us constantly and encouraging people to hate strangers in the dark, as opposed to allowing for us to be part of the conversation. This Is It Network is part content and part community, because we know that that's the only way that this is going to work. We went less into the community part of the content in which we were providing, and I understand why. We put our heads behind our back and put our feet up, and we were like, just tell me what to think. Just tell me. I'm tired. This world is crazy. The pandemic beat us up. Just tell me what to think. And I'm here to say you can think for yourself. I'm here to say you can think for yourself and come think with me. Because when we think together, we do better. When I see you, I can provide for you. When I see you, I can be able to determine not only what voting does for me or what benefits me and my family, but also what benefits you. Why? Because I said it earlier. Because if I create a world that is good to you, you will be good to my children. I want a good world for my kids. And that means ultimately, because they are citizens, not only of the United States, citizens of the world, I need to make the world better in order to make their experience better. I'm a good mama. I am. So that's the assignment for today. That's what I'm asking you to do. What are you good at? I can't tell you the amount of people that are like, oh, should I type it? Oh, should I say it? Oh, it feels like bragging. It's a weird muscle. Because so many times I have to tell you what you're good at. You can't tell me what you're good at. And even if I tell you that you're good at it, you're like, I'm trying. As you bat your lashes and broke. Let's be real honest. Some of you are very good at things and have no money. What is that? We have to get ourselves into a position where we are comfortable at least saying what we deserve by what it is that we are good at. I need you to let me know in the comments below. Good morning, Edward. How are you? Let me know in the comments below what you are good at. What are the things in which you do well? What are the things in which you do well? Not because you are bragging, not because I got a ribbon to give you, but because somebody in the comments may need what you have. Somebody in the comments may need you in this very moment, the very moment that you need somebody to Venmo you, the very moment that you haven't paid the bill, the very moment that you need to take your business from one space to another. If you keep your ambition to yourself, you are doing yourself a disservice. And some of you may say to me, Sheldon, but I'm not the best at what I do, which is also this crippling scenario. There is a group of people in this world that think that they have to be the best to be worthy. And you don't have to be the best at something in order to be great. What I'm asking you to do is share your greatness. There's a lot of people that attend the Olympics that do not get the gold medal, yeah? Are they not worthy of attending the Olympics? Are they not considered an Olympian? They are, because they're great. You do not have to be the best to be great. Those of us that has a sense of greatness, those of us who have ambition and knowledge and skills, those of us deserve and are worthy of attention. And This Is It Network is here to provide it. That's all. It's here to be able to fill a void. I'm addicted to talk shows and television and information entertainment and educational entertainment. I'm addicted to it. And we have amazing talk shows that currently exist. Give me a Sherry, give me a Jen, give me a Kelly, give me a Drew, give me a Tamron. Give me these women. I love their shows. The contrast to what I'm thinking and what I'm pitching and what I'm kind of sharing with all of you that I think we need more of is that there was a time period in traditional talk shows. And again, I'm going to tell you my favorites. I'm going to tell you about Sally Jessy Raphael and Donahue and Ricky Lake and of course the Oprah Winfrey Show, right? At that time, in that moment, average people joined them on the couch. Average people joined them in their studios and they told their stories. And those platforms were used to catapult these average people into household names. What I think that we tend to do in what is the talk show space now is really elevate people who are already elevated. Does that make sense? We tend to interview people in that traditional space that exists. Again, I'm obsessed with Kelly. I'm obsessed with all of these amazing talk shows that currently exist. But I think that the difference between the past talk shows and these talk shows is that the past talk shows found the people. They were treasure hunters of sorts, right? The producers were working overtime to find the person in Detroit, find the person in the Midwest, and bring them to that major metropolitan to tell their story, to give them a stage. What I would love to do is to do and execute that treasure hunting. I need to find you. I'm nosy. I'm curious. What are you good at? Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Let me share your story on your behalf. Let's elevate people who have dedicated their lives to a specific industry, that have helped people within their community, that are changing the world one city, one town, one county, one street at a time. Let us do that. There's some podcasts you can't be on unless you have over 1 million followers. I can't even take it. How can a physician that is able to do what they are able to do have 1 million followers at the same time? It's very hard. And I'm not saying and discrediting those that do have 1 million followers. I say yes, keep going. But I think that there are room for people who aren't spending the majority of their day TikToking. Let us be the vehicle, right? For the individual who's actually in the lab doing the work, making our world a better place. Because what is happening is those with free time have microphones. And that doesn't mean that they have expertise. And so what I want to be able to do is find experts. I'm nosy. I'm curious. I want to be able to introduce you all to more people. I want to be able to expand the percentage of people that have resource. I want to be nosy as it relates. I want you to know more about the people that can help you. Good morning, everyone. So that's why I'm asking you in the comments below, say what you are good at. Because I'm on a treasure hunt to find you. And that doesn't mean that you're a PhD solely, but bring it. That doesn't mean that you're an expert in yoga, but please come. That means that you are an array of different things. At This Is It Network, we're launching so many different shows. We're going to have an arts and culture show that brings you into the home of average people or people that are household names that are collecting art. So there's more of an opportunity for us to learn how to do that, whether it's a $19 print or a $20,000 sculpture. We deserve to learn about art. We deserve to talk to the person that is a playwright at a local playhouse in your local town that wants to be able to expose people to the arts. Right? And I want you to think about what we can do. Good to see you. Thanks for quoting me. So fun. Thank you. There's a few bars I'm dropping today. I appreciate it. But I think that we're thirsty for this. I don't think listen, to my parents' dismay, I don't think that this is a revolutionary thing. I don't. I think it's an active thing, right? I don't think that this idea is new. I think that this idea requires action. And we are leaving the action to people who may not have the best intentions. That's all. And I just want to meet their energy. You arguing about equality, somebody's got to meet their energy. We can't just be like, that's wrong. Here's the example of what equality looks like. Here's the example of what joy looks like. Here's the example of what success looks like. And here are the experts to back it up. I need you to help me get us out of this mess. Not because I'm fighting anybody, because I don't got time for that. But our mere existence alone is us in the game. The existence and the propelling of people who are quality, people who are experts, businesses that are worthy, products that are good, services that are kind. The elevation of that will create envy and hatred. Always. Will always create envy and hatred. Every single time. What are they doing over there? Why are they smiling? You think why were people mad at Pride? Because they're literal joy. How you mad at somebody smiling? How you mad at somebody hugging? How you mad at somebody who's committed to somebody else for the rest of their life? What? I can't. I have no room in my heart for that. I got no time in my day for that. I'm 47 years old and there's only 24 hours in a day. I cannot spend any minute, any second of that hating a stranger I don't know. I can't. And no one will convince me that that's how I should spend my time. And if there is somebody out there that is convincing you that the love that you have in your heart needs to go away and be replaced with hate for people who have nothing to do with you, it is a very dangerous game. But I'm not into fighting with them. I'm not concerned. None of my business. But what is my business is sharing joy. What is my business is connecting all of you to alternatives to hatred. Because it's the same energy. The same energy you use to be consumed with someone else's life and to the point in which it causes angst in your heart is the same energy you could be using for good, for dancing in the rain, for laughing, for eating, for learning. And so what we are doing here at This Is It Network is that we are going to learn and laugh at the same time. We celebrate educational entertainment in a way that is welcoming. You don't know anything? Join the club. None of us know anything. And to claim you know everything and to claim that your statement is an absolute is crazy, as opposed to tell me more. What you got going on? Let me learn from you. We are in a beautiful moment, as opposed to, again, it is a dangerous, scary moment. I'm not gonna lie, right? But in this darkness is an opportunity. Is an opportunity for us to get really, really curious. Is an opportunity for us to get really, really curious about how we can fix this. And this doesn't come with fighting with people. Again, I'm not going to argue with people. I'm not arguing about the basics. I'm not arguing about anything, to be quite honest. But I'm definitely not arguing with fools about the basics. I'm not arguing over equality. I'm not arguing over kindness. I'm not arguing over decency. I'm not arguing about that. I'm presenting kindness. I'm presenting decency. I'm presenting equality. That's what I'm doing. And my mere existence will be a threat to hatred. So let's go. Let me know in the comments below what you are good at, my dear friends. What are the things in which you bring to the table? Because you'll see me every day, you'll get warmed up. Today, you might not want to do it. You might not be like, I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know if this woman is for real. That's fair. That's okay. When I show up and I continue to show up, you will be like, okay, I didn't say who it is that I was in the beginning. I just watched this crazy lady with her lips and her lashes, just chitty chat. But now I'm going to warm up and now I feel comfortable. Now she's created the consistency, the reliability, and the dedication. And now, my darlings, I'm willing to say that I love to bake. I'm willing to say I love to sing. I'm willing to say I would love to start a school for girls. I'm willing to say I would love to start my own choir. I'm willing to say I love pottery. I'm willing to say I've been working for a contractor, but I think it's time for me to start my own contractor business. I'm willing to say. And that comes over trust and time. And my goal is to provide that trust and that time. And I think that's the difference. Hatred is consistent. It shows up, especially when you don't need it, to fill a void in your life, to give you someone to blame. I want us to show up with the same enthusiasm, with the same audacity as hatred fills. That's the difference. Because when you are in the valley, right? When you're in the valley, hatred shows itself. And we're just kind of hanging out here, be like, love is love and we are we. Like, what? We need the same sense of aggression. We need the same sense of consistency. We need to show you what the positive options are in your life when things are not feeling positive. This is the moment. This is the moment. It's easy to skip in the rain when everybody's happy. This is the moment. When everything's chaos, this is the moment that we show up. This is the moment that we say we're done. This is the moment that we try to find opportunity. This is the moment that you lift each other up. This is the moment where you tell the stories of your neighbors, where you attend the event, that you show up in the space, that you send the letter, that you give the hug. This is the moment. This is the moment. Hatred will always be envious of joy. Will always be jealous of equality every single time. We have a clear objective. I have a clear job in this moment because I am willing. Good morning, Dr. Kate. I am willing. And now, let me be really honest, because I want to be honest about it, because it is exhausting. It is exhausting. This is a heavy lift, what we're asking. What we're asking is a heavy lift. What we're asking is for people, when they feel uncomfortable, when they feel betrayed, when they feel insulted, to fight anyway. That is exhausting. I'm not saying that you have to fight every day from 9 to 11 like me. I'm not saying that you have to show up in this way all of the time. I'm not saying that. I'm saying show up when you can with what you have to get us closer to wherever it is we need to be. The majority of us knows that this does not feel right. This time, this moment doesn't feel right. And the majority of us recognize that we don't have the answers to fix it. Right? When you don't have the answers to fix it, you phone a friend, you call a friend, you try to find reinforcements. I raise my hand to be that reinforcement. Not only should you be letting us know what you are good at, I need you to let us know what you need. So we can go do some digging, so we can go figure it out, and we can go find it. We have a community in addition to the content. So just to share again, for those of you that are new, I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumer. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. This Is It Network is a global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. I am broadcasting live from any outlet that will be plugged in at this point. I'm broadcasting live from Instagram, from TikTok. Hi, loves. I'm a little shiny over on TikTok. I need a little powder. It's all right. Oh, on TikTok. And then from our dear friends at YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Any platform you can find me, I will show up. We are gearing up and creating this morning program that will be broadcasting live at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. Our goal is to connect remarkable women to inspiring stories and to allow for women to not only understand their voice, but use it. And for those individuals who are supporting of women and culture and diversity and inclusion to know that there is a home, to know that there is a place for you. There's a soft place to land when you are feeling confused and overwhelmed, because the majority of people think that when things get bad, that they would never get this bad. We're in that moment. So This Is It Network is creating content around and to support people who have something to say. People who are disciplined and willing to be consistent. People who are kind and willing to share it. People who are skilled and ambitious and are not household names. We want to be able to share your ambition, your skill, your product, your service, your ambition with as many people as possible. So, to do that, I use what I have in order to be able to promote and do what I want. So I have the resources thanks to my dear friends at Innovative Catering Concepts. We're based here in Southern New Jersey and broadcast live from the Forum Event Center here in Blackwood, New Jersey. That's Gloucester Township in Camden County in Southern New Jersey, on the East Coast of the United States. And through this platform, we are utilizing the beautiful word of united. Because we are going to get there again. We are going to do our best to unite us with what unites us. And that's ambition. And that's kindness. That's the willingness to meet together consistently to get closer to what it is that we want. And now that kindness has become a bad word, now that empathy is a bad word, I won't have it. I got no patience for it. I have no patience. It's insanity. And I think the majority of us, even those that are ambitious and loud, me in particular, those that are ambitious and loud, we were really watching all of this happen. We were really watching what was happening in this world, and we just didn't know how to fix it. We didn't know how to participate in it. We didn't know if it was going to last so long because, my goodness, I can't imagine that it would last this long. Now that we're done watching, now that we realize that it is reality, I need all of you, my darling friends. I need all of us because I need for us to show that we are together more than we are apart. I need for that to happen. It can't just be us knowing it. We have to show it. Do you understand what I mean? Because hatred is showing it. Hatred is showing up and consistent and lying and the things. And we just can't watch it knowing it to be dishonest, knowing it to be a lie and not combat it. I need to meet the energy. I need to meet the consistency. I need to simply exist. My existence, the existence of kindness is a threat to hate, period. But if kindness is hiding, if kindness is soft and in corners and in our homes and not in the streets, there is no way that they can be jealous or envious of the kindness in which we share because we are choosing to keep it a secret. I am not choosing to keep your expertise a secret. I don't want you to solely be in your lab. I want you to go back to your lab after you tell me a story. After you share who you are, what you want, and why you deserve it. After you share your research with the world, I can let you go back to the lab. After you teach all of us how to change our oil, I need you to go back to your garage. After you teach us how to DIY our kitchen, you can go back to the kitchen. But what can't happen is the experts cannot be hiding. The experts cannot be hiding. And we can no longer only deem you an expert if you have 1 million followers. I need to find the experts that have been too busy working to be following, fanning, and liking. I need the people that have been building to be able to be found by our team, by you, and I need you to share those people with me. If your cousin's cousin has an amazing bakery, I need you to let me know. If your cousin's best friend is the perfect person to be able to DIY your garage into a man cave, whatever it is, I need you to tell me. The gatekeeping, yes, my friend, that can no longer happen. We're done. We can't. It was cute. All of you were cute. Oh my gosh, we can't share. You know what they're not doing? You know what hate's doing? Hate's sharing. Hate's promoting. Us, we're too busy being like, I don't know. I can't promote a bakery because I'm a bakery. Are you out of your mind? None of us are the only ones who created whatever it is that we're doing. There is room for me. There was somebody who called us, and this happens every single year. They'll be like, you just had a bakery on the show. I'm a bakery too. I didn't want to email you because I know you already had a bakery on. Usually it's a woman that's like, well, I didn't know because, no one has your chocolate chip cookie, girl. No one has your grandmother's recipe. No one has your vegan interpretation of what is a snickerdoodle. No one has it. We need to stand in our uniqueness and share it ad nauseum. Grossly successful entrepreneurs in particular, but definitely men, to speak blatantly, got no problems disrupting an industry, got no problems creating a next bottled water when there's nothing but bottled water on the shelf. Us, we're like, I don't know if the world needs me because there's already a person. The world needs you in your uniqueness. Because here's the deal. For those of you that are out there, you don't need 1 million followers to make $1 million. You don't need everyone to like you in order to be successful, but you need more people to know about you today than yesterday in order to get closer to it. That's all we're trying to do. Is there a space that we can share who it is you are, what it is you want, and why you deserve it? Is there a space that we can do that? I know that there is, because what is happening is that chaos is running the feed. When ultimately success, kindness, discipline exists, but we too busy working to be talking. All I do is talk. So bring me the information. Share with me the people that we should know. Share with me the people that we need to connect with. Share with me the people we need to follow, fan, and like. Share with me the people that we need to invite to the studio. And let us tell their story so they can go back to the lab and go back to the construction site and go back to the kitchen and go back to the scenarios. But we cannot assume, right? We cannot allow for it to seem as if kindness is outnumbered by hate, that mediocrity is outnumbered by skill. I will not have it. That is our obligation. This Is It Network elevates the voices of remarkable people. We share stories. We use our platform, our resources, as limited as they may be in the moment, to be able to connect all of you to remarkable and inspiring stories. But I need your help. I need the stories. We need the stories and the partners and the people in place to help us in elevating these conversations. We're lucky, blessed to have partners such as Innovative Catering Concepts that allows for us to broadcast live here in Southern New Jersey from the Forum Event Center, to take this box and turn it into our studio, to allow us a place to be able to recruit kindness, to recruit experts, to celebrate what people know as opposed to trying to convince them that they need to know less. That will not happen on my watch. Is this hard? Yes. Is it exhausting? Yes. Am I frustrated? Absolutely. Do I find that what is happening nonsensical? And for people who are rational people, this is hard to consume, to turn on the TV, to watch our feeds and be like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? But in the soberness of the situation, in the soberness of that I am in, what am I now going to do? I have the cameras and the lights and the team and the resources. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to work. You are not going to convince me that hate is the majority. You are not going to do that. I'm going to recruit the individuals that are sharing kindness. I'm going to recruit the individuals that are skilled. I will find the people who want more for us and I will bring them to the masses. That's what we want to do. And local partners like Innovative Catering Concepts that also travels around the world providing food and hospitality gave me a local home in order to tell those stories. What local homes and what local organizations do you have that we need to know about? What is the woman that has 6 urban gardens in whatever city in this country that needs to be elevated? What's the delicious banana pudding that's being made in someone's kitchen right now that needs to be packaged up and sold to the masses? We have the ability to change the economy of this country. We have the ability to be able to connect with as many of you as possible. We have the ability. We have the power. But if we're hiding, if we're spending so much of that time scratching our temple in confusion, we will not create the momentum needed to move forward. We are no longer confused. For whoever is watching on the opposition side, I am not confused. I am not lazy. I am not tired. And I am not sick. I am prepared, I am ready, and I'm asking all of you to give me the information that we need. Give me the businesses that are on the right side of history. Give me the people who want to move things forward, because hate is not the majority. It isn't, and you will not convince me that it is. But hate is the one that is talking. And I got a big mouth, and I don't like to whisper, and I'm prepared. But I'm asking you to participate. I'm asking you to help me. I'm asking you to tell me, are you a storyteller? Dr. Kate's on the call. She has a show that is launching so soon. So exciting. Launching on our platform. Do you have a story to tell? Have you always dreamt of being the next Oprah Winfrey or wanted to be the next Ricki Lake? Ricki, I know you're on TikTok. Let me know. I'd love to chat with you, right? Are you the one that is going to be the one that issues us into the next space for yourself? Are you going to be the one that's the storyteller on this new digital streaming platform for women that connects remarkable women to inspiring stories? What if you could create your own network? What would be on it? This is what I'm giving you permission for. And again, because this is a new relationship, you do not believe me. That's fine. 2 weeks from now, you guys will be chit-chatting in the comments. At least that's my hope. The more that you see the lips, the lashes, and the weave, the more you'll be like, oh, she's not going anywhere. That's okay. We're warming up. But I'm not kidding when I say, what are you good at? Is there a story that you can tell? Is there an opportunity that you can get involved in? Is there an organization in your own town, in your small town of 1,500 people that I need to know about? Is there an opportunity or an event that you're speaking at or you're attending that I should attend, that This Is It Network should go to, that we should cover, that we should include in what it is that we've got going on? Can we be part of what is the new story, not only of this country, but of the world? I truly believe it. I believe reason can win, but not if reason does not participate. Kindness can win, but not if kindness does not participate. And what I mean by that is all prongs of it. We need people marching, yes, but we need people in the boardrooms. Yes, we need people on the platforms. Yes, we need to work as a collective. What hate does is it works very well together. Hate is a team player. It recruits the players, it puts the players on the field, and the players score. What love does is we watch. We buy the ticket to the hate game. We watch it and we question and we judge, but we don't participate. I have tried out for the team. I, dare I say, am the captain and I am ready to play. So all you need to do is let me know, my darling friends, all you need to do is let me know what position you are in. What's your position? You front line? You goalie? You defense? You need to tell me. You know, I beat analogies to death. Taquan's like, where's this going? I'm telling you, right? I need you to be able, right? I need you to think about it. Think about it. Think about how you're going to play in this game. Think about how you're going to play in this game. My sister will kill me, but I was a former Division I athlete, and I played field hockey and I ran track. And I loved. I played field hockey for all 4 years. Shout out to my explorers at LaSalle University. I ran track for a year and a half. As a dual sport athlete in college, which is a huge deal. But when I was in high school, I was more of a sprinter. And I ran track, and it was I was very fast. Past tense. Used to be fast. No one chases me anymore. Therefore, I'm not running. Anyway, so either way, I used to be very fast. But my sister was our manager. Taquan knows my sister, Nini. She was my manager. And she got me the orange slices. I ran less than 60 seconds in the 400, right? 1 minute of my life tortured me for a whole meet. I was the runner, but my manager got me on the line. Does that make sense? You don't always have to be the player, but you can have a position. Without my manager, without my sister, without my cheerleader, there was nothing. I don't think that I could have ran as fast or performed the way that I needed to without her. And what I'm saying to you is some of you are not interested in talking to yourself on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube. Some of you are like, hey, I'm not willing, right? I'm not willing to run the race that Sheldon is willing to run, but I will hold the clipboard. That's what I'm saying. We all have a role in this game that we are forced to play. And we're only forced to play because we are good. Let me be really, really honest. If equality was not good, we would not be having these conversations. If equality was not the answer, we would not have to fight it. It would just be allowed to exist in its messiness. But because it is so excellent and so yummy, and diversity is so splendid, and inclusion is like a song that hits every single note. Because it is so wonderful, it's under threat. Because if it was garbage, nobody would be paying attention to it. And so I want you to be able to let me know how you participate. That's all. You don't necessarily have to be the one that's running the race. You could be holding the clipboard. You can be cheering on the sidelines. You could be the person who's bringing the water. You could be the person who's running the plays or hitting record on the camera. You don't have to play in the same position as everyone. And I think that that is another piece. Again, those on the side of kindness want everyone to play the same position. It's crazy, right? We're promoting diversity of mind and diversity of this world, but we're not allowing for us to participate in a diverse way. So I say, what do you want to do? How can you participate? What can you do? And for me, all I'm asking you to do is share diverse voices with me. Share with me. Your Italian best friend that loves to cook. Share with me. Your Cuban best friend that is a filmmaker. Share with me. Right? Your black best friend that has been singing in their church for 20 years but deserves a record contract. Share that person with me. Because we as media, as self-made media, have the ability to change that person's life. And that doesn't require 1 million followers because we don't have it. That doesn't require 90 million people to know their name. Because the majority of us need one person in the right direction from the right room to change our life. One person to see this live stream on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, or on Facebook to be like, that crazy woman's up to something. That's interesting, right? That's all. And that's the only and sole reason why I show up on a regular basis. I don't know who's going to watch this. I don't know who needs this, but I need it. I need to not feel crazy. I need to not believe that hatred is the majority. I need to understand and know when I believe in my soul that more of us want to be together than not. I need to see it. I need to see it. And we're too busy being concerned. We're too busy being scared that they're so able to take away our joy that we aren't participating in it. We're not bragging about it. We're not sharing how much we love each other. We're not sharing because they are making us insecure. Fair. And for every right, right? For every right. Right? Because the minority of people have always been told that what it is and our joy and what it looks like isn't fabulous. But let me be real honest with you. The majority of people want to feel joy too. But in their valley, in their weakest moments, when they don't have the money, when they can't take from Peter to pay Paul for one more day, hate creeps in. Hate knocks on the door loudly. As we are inviting them from afar, hate is coming to them. Let me be really honest with you. What love does, what unity does, what equality does is waits for attendance. What hate does is invites themselves to the party. They invite themselves, they sit down, and they convince you to hate strangers in the dark. What we need to do is we need to equally invite ourselves to the party, because when joy arrives, it cannot be ignored. When expertise is shared, it cannot be debated. It just exists. So this is a plea that I have for all of you. Who are the experts in your life? Oh, so good to see you. I have to go. Thank you. Please come back and join us. It would be so wonderful for you to be part of our community. We're going to be doing this as often as we possibly can, but ideally Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern. We are going to be showing up for all of you. We need this. We need this. And it's not because it's a nice to have. It's not we need this because I want everybody to just be kind to everybody. We need this. Because this is what's profitable. This is what's prosperous. This is what makes sense. I need you to tell me what you are good at. Because the more people that know what you are good at, the more they can take advantage of your services. And the more that they take advantage of your services, the more good becomes contagious. That's it. Because right now we are scouring under fear and hate, and we are saying, oh no, I don't want things to be this and I don't want things to be that. But we have the opportunity to do good things. We have the opportunity to build amazing things and to connect with each other at a level that is unmatched. Love is the majority. Kindness is the majority. Inclusivity is the majority. Diversity is the majority. It is. And you're not going to convince me otherwise. You're not going to convince me that it is better for us all to be the same. You're not going to convince me that that stew tastes good. You are not going to convince me that that party is fun. You are not going to convince me. You're not. So what I need for all of you to do is to work with me. What I'm asking all of you to do is to share with me what works for you, what you are doing, what's your expertise, who are the experts that you know that can contribute to This Is It Network, who are the experts that you know that can join our community, that can spread our word, that can get us closer to what it is that we want. This Is It Network is a global digital streaming platform that connects remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. We are broadcasting live thanks to our friends at Innovative Catering Concepts. Thanks to our friends my darling friends, thanks to our friends at the Forum Event Center. Join at the Forum Event Center. You can book everything from a wedding to a bat mitzvah, quinceañera, corporate event, luncheon, or party. Innovative Catering Concepts and Philly Eats has a fleet of food trucks that are out and about. 4th of July weekend, oh my gosh, you cannot miss the Philly Eats food trucks. They are out and about offering everything on wheels that you could possibly imagine. If you are looking for catering expertise or individuals to bring hospitality to your table, make sure you reach out to Innovative Catering Concepts. More information on them can be found at icccatering.com. So we're so excited to have them join us and for us to be part and in their four walls and to be able to create conversations around what it is that we've got going on here, to be able to support our community, to be able to figure out how to tell more stories. So the same thing applies to all of you. Are there people that want to be able to tell more stories? People that you think can help us in reaching our goal, which is having joy be the majority? How can joy be the majority? Tell me you don't want to be happy. Tell me you don't want joy. I can't believe anybody can say that out loud with their full chest. I know what joy looks like. And for me, joy tastes good when it's shared, right? A joy is so much better when there's a number of different voices. And so what we want to do is we want to be able to promote that. So I challenge you to tell me, what are you good at? Let me know in the comments below. What are the things that you can bring to the table to be able to support This Is It Network? What are the types of things that you're looking for that can help support This Is It Network? Because This Is It Network connects remarkable women to inspiring stories. And we do it each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections that we provide. This Is It Network is now available on iOS and Android. You can download it on your phone. All of our previous content can be found there as we develop our new shows for 2026. It is so exciting as we develop so many different opportunities for us to be able to work with all of you. There is no geographic limitations to the madness that we are in. We are in an amazing opportunity to be able to connect all of you with really great content from experts from around the world. We have over 136 screamers, which are content contributors, not only for video, but for the written word. We have our blog at thisisitTV.com/our blog for more information on all of the exciting things that we're diving into, insight that we're providing, and stories that we're telling. So you can get us even on your smart TV, through Apple TV, through Roku, through Amazon, and through Fire TV. All of that is available for you to be able to download This Is It Network. So search for This Is It Network. It is a purple/pink icon that you could be able to see. Let's say magenta. Is it? Yeah, it's a magenta. That's the color. It's a magenta icon with This Is It Network on it. It allows for you to be able to dive into our previous content. You can take a look at some things that we've got going on so you can be able to get closer to us. Well, it's about that time that I share our upcoming event. So our upcoming event and an opportunity for you to connect with us offline in addition to what we're doing online. We are hosting our This Is It Network Live Women's Conference on September 19th here at the Forum Event Center in Blackwood, New Jersey. We have people flying in from all over the country. We'd love to have you join us. It's an all-day women's conference that provides keynote speeches and workshops and panel discussions about how to elevate who you are, what you want, and why you deserve it. How to build your business or how to grow both personally and professionally. More information can be found within the links within the post as well as with our link tree. So you can log on to thisisitTV.com/live for more information. Again, our This Is It Network Women's Live Conference is on September 19th. All-day conference, workshop, panels, keynote speeches. We have our ultimate pajama party from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. where we're going to be really diving into women's health issues, talking about sleep, talking about infertility, talking about breast cancer, fibroids, all of those types of things will be discussed again the evening of September 19th. Log on to thisisitTV.com/live for more information. Again, more information can be found within the links within the post or found within our link tree. We'd love for you to join us online, always, every day, but we also love for you to join us offline. We travel around a bit and we're always looking for new places to be able to visit. DC, LA, Boston, Chicago. We've seen you, Atlanta. We miss you. We're planning more of a tour, definitely as we get closer to the new year, and then a series of large-scale events at major events throughout 2026. So we love a good plane, train, and automobile. So we'll be heading to the Sundance Film Festival in January, which will now be in Denver, Colorado. It was in Salt Lake for so long, but we'll be doing a Women in Film panel there. We head to the Super Bowl every year for our Women in Sports event, which is called We Win, which is so much fun. So we hope you join us there as well. We'll be heading to South by Southwest, which we do Women in Leadership panels. We also head to New York Fashion Week this September. So we'll be focusing on another Her Style event, which is Women in Fashion, Retail, and Beauty. So we are super, super busy. We want you to be super busy with us as well. If you are hosting an event, one of our main goals we've been talking to our team is to create the ultimate women's event list. Right? So we want to really focus on those national and international conferences that women can really tap into in order to be useful, in order to connect, in order to be able to get closer to what it is that they want. Again, both personally and professionally. So if you have an event that you're planning or your favorite conference event or trade show that you attend, please let us know that too in the comments below. Again, I'm nosy, I'm curious. More information for all of us is what is best. We want to make sure that all of you get more information that can help you. And This Is It Network wants to provide that. Again, thanks to our friends at Innovative Catering Concepts here at the Forum Event Center in Blackwood, New Jersey. That is located in Gloucester Township in Camden County in southern New Jersey, in the state of New Jersey, on the East Coast of the United States. We want to make sure that there are no geographic limitations to who is tuning in to This Is It Network and who's utilizing This Is It Network as a resource. For more information on This Is It Network, log on to thisisitTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere we find at This Is It TV. I am broadcasting live at the moment from Instagram. How are you? From TikTok. Good to see you always and forever. And for our dear friends at YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, we are broadcasting live everywhere. So we want to make sure that you guys are connecting with us on a regular basis so we can really get more information out to you. There is more lights and plugs and devices in front of me that you could possibly ever imagine. So don't mind my swivel as I go from iPad to camera to phone, and there might be a few more platforms that we are now available to broadcast on. So we will definitely be doing our best to get you all of this information, connecting with all of you in a really important way. I'm going to start always with an assignment for the comments. There's going to be an assignment for the comments every day, and that may be different or it may be the same. Today's assignment for the comments, for those of you that are just logging in, is what are you good at? What is something that you can honestly say that I am good at? I have the ability to talk. I know that I am good at that. No one's going to change me. No one's going to convince me otherwise. I am able to deliver a message. And in doing so, in recognizing that has changed the way in which I navigate my life. It has changed the way in which I find opportunities for myself because I lean into my strengths. Too many people fight against their strengths. Too many people don't recognize what they're good at. So when they plan for opportunities, when they plan for certain things, they don't really give themselves an opportunity to really do what they're good at as they pursue their goals. I know what I'm good at. I need you to do the same. So let us know in the comments below. What do you think you're good at? Too many people say, I'm not good at anything. Too many people don't recognize what they bring to the table. And what we want to do is we want to be able to help you in doing that. This Is It Network elevates the voices of remarkable women. It gives them an opportunity for them to connect both online and offline through content and community, through digital talk shows, through written blogs, through interactive events. We give remarkable women an opportunity to connect with each other. So I want for you to think about what are the things in which you bring to the table? What are the things in which you can offer your community, this community? What are the types of opportunities that you provide or skills or services that you are offering in this moment? People cannot buy what they do not know. People cannot share what they cannot find. And so in this moment, I want for us to be able to do so. I want for us to be able to share what it is that we're up to, what it is that really, truly gives you life, shares energy, and affords you the ability to get closer to what it is that you want. This Is It Network is a digital streaming platform that gives you the opportunity to be involved, to get excited. And that excitement will lead to opportunity. I don't want you to keep your ambition to yourself. I don't want you to be so good at what you do that you think that you are the only one that will appreciate it. Because I want to appreciate it. I think that there are too many untalented people sharing their talent lists. I want for us to be able to share the talents of remarkable people. Oftentimes, the individuals that are so talent-filled are too busy doing the thing. They're too busy sewing the garment or singing the song or building the business or, at the end of the day in the lab developing, the science behind something to share people that they have a cure or that they're working on the ability to help others because they're too busy working on the thing. What we want to do is take the people who are working on the thing, share the thing so you go back to doing what you're doing. Because there are too many amazing things in this world that don't get enough attention. And This Is It Network would like to share the attention, would like to give the stage, the platform, and the ability for people to be able to connect, for people to be able to tell their own story, for people to be able to have an opportunity to let them know about what they've dedicated their life to. We talk about it so often, and earlier in the piece, we talked about the fact that a lot of the major television scenarios, you have to be famous first before you're given an opportunity to share your story. You have to have already had 1 million followers in order to be worthy of being on a podcast or sit on a couch with someone. I would actually, even because maybe I'm unstable, but I would love it if you had less followers because there's more of a treasure hunt in that space. Let me expose you to somebody who's doing good work that just needs more eyeballs, who's doing good work that just needs more resources, who's doing good work that just needs somebody willing to tell their story. That's what I want. I want to be able to provide an opportunity for more people to see your story, for more people to connect with all of you and give you an opportunity to do that in a really strategic way. So I want you to think about it. So I want you to look at it. So I want you to be able to better determine what it is makes sense for you. And in order for us to get involved, in order for us to stay contacted. Hello, love. How are you, Vera? In order for us to do that, in order for us to get closer to what it is that we deserve, that we want, we need your help. Because we are in an information desert. We are listening to nonsense. We are being convinced that hating strangers is the only way to be able to move forward. We are being convinced that there are less experts than there are, that there is no need for expertise or education. We are trying to be convinced in that way. And this is not to combat, this is only to elevate. I'm not going to spend the time that I have with all of you and the time and the opportunity that I have to be able to argue with people. I'm not debating. I will have a conversation. I will sit with you, drink a cup of tea or a black coffee, because that's what I drink, which is crazy. We can talk about that in another episode. But ultimately, what I want us to be able to do is I want us to be able to seek all of you out as a resource. Are there individuals that I should know? Are there people that I should hear from? Are there people that I should be able to connect with? Are there people who should know exactly who we are, what we want, and why we deserve it? Is there people that we can be able to highlight on This Is It Network that are not household names that deserve to be? That are doing good work, but don't have the friends, the followers, and fans on social media. This is time for us to be treasure hunters. This is time for us to share joy, because I truly believe joy is the majority. The majority of us want to be happy. We want to hang out with our neighbors. We are sick of fighting with strangers, and we want to be joyful. And This Is It Network has an opportunity, an obligation to share that joy, to be useful and dedicated and consistent and accessible. And I'm asking you for help. I'm asking you to help me be accessible. I'm asking you to help me be diverse. Help me be inclusive. Help me be useful. I'm asking you to do that as we broadcast live on all of the platforms. We are in an amazing space. We are doing wonderful work, and we need your help to elevate the voices that are really driving what This Is It Network is. So tell me what we should be covering. Tell me where we should be attending. Tell me what we should be doing. Tell me. Vera, you better slip into those DMs. You better email me. You better tell me what it is that you are up to. We want to be able to elevate the voices of remarkable women, elevate the voices of remarkable people, people who do more before noon than the average person does in 7 days. We want to connect you to better stories. We want to connect you to better opportunities. We want to make sure that more people know about you today than yesterday. You have been in the lab, and therefore you have not sent the email. You have been in the lab, therefore you have not sent or posted the TikTok. You have created amazing things that no one knows about. And unfortunately, people cannot buy what they do not know. They cannot share what they cannot find. And we want to be able to provide an opportunity for people to share those things, for people to find you, for people to see you, to hire you, to promote you, to give you an opportunity to work with This Is It Network in a way that is strategic and useful and helpful. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network that connects remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. We're going to be winding down, Taquan. We're going to make sure that we come back and we join you again tomorrow. We will not be here on Friday because it is a holiday. July 4th, we will not be broadcasting on July 4th, but we will be broadcasting tomorrow. So the assignment will be the same. Let me know what you are good at. Let me know in the comments below as we are able to figure this out. So I have some closing words that I need you to know. We are so grateful that we were here. Thanks to our friends at Innovative Catering Concepts. It provides us with a backdrop for what is This Is It Network. It gives us a home to be able to share who we are, what we want, and why we deserve it. It allows for us to be able to broadcast here from the Forum Event Center in Blackwood, New Jersey, in Gloucester Township, in Camden County, in Southern New Jersey, in New Jersey, on the East Coast in the United States. Amazing. And because of that, we're able to connect with a remarkable group of people. We're able to connect with all of you in a wonderful way. We're able to give you opportunities to be able to connect with all of us. So please do that. I need you to follow us at This Is It TV. I need you to follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I need you to log on to thisisitTV.com for more information. If you're interested in joining us at our This Is It Network Live Women's Conference, I need you to log on to thisisitTV.com/live. And if you, my darlings, would love to get more of our content, I need you to download us on everything, iOS, Android. You can be able to watch us on your smart TVs, on Amazon, on Fire TV, on Apple TV, and Roku. We are everywhere in the pursuit of connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We will be broadcasting live every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. So please, please, please tune in, set your alarm, and get in touch with us. We will be back again tomorrow for another episode of Cheldon Live on This Is It Network. Please don't miss out. Follow, fan, and like us for all the information that you need in order to connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. We'll see you next time. Take care.